good? What's good?
What's going on?
Try and get some folks to come up in here, hopefully. Oh man. Yeah. I know. I'm letting the music ride out a little bit. Yo,
Yo.
how you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm good, bro. I'm all the way good. I'm all the way good. I'm all the way good. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Woo, feel like I got shit on my face. Welcome to Dairy of the Culture Show. You know what I mean? Your boy DJ Van Knox, Cheese Roundtree. You know what I mean? We in the building. We on that Twitch side of things as well as YouTube side. Like, comment, and subscribe here to Built for This Radio. You feel what I'm saying? Share and subscribe, please, please, please. You know what I mean? You can email us at builtforthisradionetwork@gmail.com. You know what I mean? Follow us on that Mixcloud. You know what I mean? / Built for This Network and that Twitch TV at Twitch built_for_this_network. You feel what I'm saying? Also, you can follow our social medias right there on that screen. Facebook, Built for This Network. Instagram at Cheers39. At Matt_Knox201 on that IG. You know what I mean? My brother Cheers, man. What's going on? What's going on? Chat room in the building. Who we got? We got Miss Mocha Bella 305 X Squad affiliate in the building.
What's up, Mocha?
What's going on, Mocha? Appreciate you for coming in, locking in with us. You know what I mean? For real, for real. I guess as people as we go along, hopefully folks will come in. But if not, they can catch the replay if they subscribe to us. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But yo, man, let me get a how you been feeling, man, for the past couple of days and whatnot?
Oh man, just in and out, trying to handle shit and back and forth, and you know how that shit go. Life and
Yeah, life be life and for
hmm
real, for real. Life be
hmm
life and you know what I mean? Shout out to DJ Chuck. You know what I mean? Chi-Town's finest in the
What's
in the
up, Chuck?
building. Appreciate you, Chuck. You know what I mean? For real, for real. Um, yeah, man. So, bruh, I'ma tell you, shit been hitting the fan a little bit in the entertainment world of things, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
hey,
I
bruh.
had to dig a little deeper because on my normal shit I go to, all I was seeing like the same shit. So I had to go on some other sites because I'm like, why I keep seeing
Yeah,
the same old shit?
you gotta sometimes you gotta refresh your course, son.
Yeah, yeah,
You gotta have more than one avenue or outlet, you know what I mean?
yeah.
For real. Chuck
Because
said four
I was starting
shows
to get a
knocks.
little
I know,
frustrated with
right,
it. I'm
Chuck? I
like,
feel like I live on this thing. For real. Yeah, but man, let's get into it. Because I don't know what topics you text me, I briefed at it, but let me know what it is so I can, this is raw, authentic, good, factual opinions about shit. So I don't know
oh,
what you
okay.
get ready to talk about. So go ahead.
All right. First of all, Young Thug messy ass trial. His
Mm,
co-defendant, his co-defendant, I guess, supposed to have like a immunity deal. What's his co-defendant name? YSL Woody. So he get on the
okay.
stand and he pleads the fifth. So they hold him in contempt, locked him up. Okay, that's just the start of it. His lawyer blames the judge for having secret conversations with the prosecutor. So the judge asking him, "Well, where you getting this information from?" His lawyer want to keep the source private. So the judge holds him in contempt and lock his lawyer up too.
Right.
Then the funny thing, his lawyer asked, "Well, can I be in the cell with Young Thug?" I'm like, this shit is a circus.
But see, that's the good play of the lawyer, because you gotta understand is a lawyer confidentiality between lawyer and client. So you hold the lawyer in contempt, but at the same time, the lawyer just doing their fucking job. But I understand the judge too. He can't have shit going disarray and looking crazy. You know what I mean? Because he is running the courtroom.
Because he's blaming them for having secret conversations of the judge and the prosecutor. But he wouldn't name the source. And you got to understand that. He ain't going to blow his source spot up.
Right. And it's making it seem like, see, the judge holding old boy in contempt because now his character is being judged as a judge. You feel what I'm saying? So like if they know if he's not getting a fair shakedown on this shit, you know what I mean? It's because your decision was swayed on who you affiliated with or who you close by, which is, if you looking at it from a jury's perspective, that's sort of like a mistrial right there.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. The lawyer probably trying to get that shit thrown out.
Right. That's a whole mistrial, because if you got that type of conflict of interest going on, you know what I mean, where the judge is in bed with the prosecutor, not literally in bed, but cliche in a sense of secret talks or whatever, then that's definitely a mistrial. That got to go out. That definitely got to go out.
And allegedly, it must be a credible source for that lawyer to be holding on tight like that. For them to be like, okay, you could put me in contempt, lock me up. Okay, that's a good strategy though, if you really think about it.
Yeah. Because if you put me in contempt,
the legs are standing on ain't stable.
Ain't stable. And if you gonna put me in contempt, I want to be in a cell with my client to let them know what moves we need to make. But obviously, it made the judge look like, I don't know, on that level, it made the judge look like he's low key guilty. Then again, it might not be. It might be like, yo, just because you want some bullshit and you lying, I'm gonna lock you up for a minute. But obviously, that judge is gonna come out to be like, I ain't gotta explain nothing to nobody and this, that, and the dirt. So if the judge do say that, and I'm the jury, why would I have to come out and explain and sit there? Oh, I don't gotta explain myself to whatever. So that kind of makes you look like you're the guilty party at the end of the day. So I'm not,
because I see the video of it.
In there,
they got a video of it.
For real.
I guess they just filmed the whole court session.
Right. Mocha Bella on the Twitch side, Jungle Brother in the building. What up, Jungle? Make sure you follow Jungle Brother. You know what I mean?
The judge was looking at his lawyer like he was crazy.
But see, okay, so that's what I'm saying. In the sense of that, you feel what I'm saying? Can it be true or can it not be true?
I think it is true. The way you got to see that video, the way that judge was looking at him, like how you know that, like that type of look.
And see, that's that. If I'm on that jury panel, I will kind of look at that. Like, if the judge is persuading the prosecution to move a certain way to convict this guy, because if you look at that whole case, which I've been paying attention low key to it, you know what I mean? I haven't been saying much, but I've been paying attention to it low key. The prosecution is losing. They getting their ass kicked.
Yeah.
For real. Because all the people who they thought they had to turn on Young Doug is re-innovating their stories. You know what I mean? Certain people are not testifying, and certain people
like his co-defendant.
Right.
His co-defendant was given an immunity deal. That means, right, he's supposed to have testified. This nigga didn't understand, say, I plead the fifth.
I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
So he changed his whole story up.
That's what I'm saying. So it's one of them things like, that's crazy right now. That is crazy. For real. DJ Chuck said at Knox, is that a federal trial? I haven't really followed the situation. Yeah, Chuck, Young Doug, the rapper, is up for RICO. Yep, he's up for RICO. Him and his YSL crew, you know what I mean, up for RICO charges that been and like T.I. even, I think T.I. mentioned it on the Breakfast Club interview. Like, prosecution is getting their ass kicked, man.
Yeah,
they really are.
That interview, he was like, he spoke to Doug, and he's like, that case is almost over. Like,
you think right? Because everything that they presented and who they had, and that's why at this point they trying to go probably to the judge to see what other options do they have. Now, if the judge is sitting there and bet, first of all, you shouldn't even have that conversation without Thug and them lawyers being present.
Yeah, they supposed to present any type of evidence on either side. They supposed to either defense or the prosecutor to the defense attorney. They supposed to produce it to each side, give them a copy of the evidence.
Even if you haven't just a talk with the judge privately, Thug lawyer is supposed to be there.
And that's illegal for the prosecutor and the judge to have a secret conversation.
That's why that shit should be thrown out. By law, it should be thrown out. So if they holding that lawyer in contempt because he's not revealing his sources, hey, check your leaks. The leaks gotta be within your prosecution side. You feel what I'm saying? It gotta be within your, because if you sitting there saying I have a source that's telling me you and the prosecution are having these type of conversations, and I appreciate it, and the lawyer calling this shit out in front of the jury, and the judge is looking like, oh shit, what the fuck? How did he know? It's definitely a leak on the prosecution side, because how the fuck do they know? You know what I mean?
So you could tell the judge was surprised by it. Like damn, like a curveball just happened.
Right. That shit crazy. D Great is in the building. What up, D Great? T-Man in the building. What up, T-Man? Yeah. T-Man. Chuck said must be some witness that's not telling the truth. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, Chuck, real talk. They had a couple of people who did testify against Doug, but the majority of the main core people who they wanted to testify against Young Doug went on the stand and completely changed their whole story. That's why the prosecution is really fucked right now.
Yeah.
That's why. You feel what I'm saying? Because they went in and changed their complete story, like completely changed it, yo. You know what I mean? So that shit is crazy, man. Word up. That shit is crazy.
Me, honestly, this shit been going on so long, I'm surprised it ain't been get thrown.
And that's another thing too. That's why it's like, yo, y'all dragging this for so much based off of prosecution is really trying to lock Young Thug up, but they don't have nothing to lock him up on. But they have such a reputation that they want to hold on and try to make an example. And on top of that, the more they drag it out, guess what? The more days and stuff in jail they get out of Young Thug too. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, okay, this shit been going on 2 years. The man been locked up for damn near every part of the 2 years. Y'all motherfucker been having the trial. You know what I mean?
They been holding him with no bail.
Yo, that shit crazy. For real. Yeah. Jungle Brother said without a co-defendant testimony, they don't have anything. That's why they went to the extreme of trying to threaten him to testify. This is a mistrial or a non-guilty verdict waiting to happen. I agree with you, Jungle. 100%. 100%. I agree with you. Yeah, it is crazy, Chuck. It's crazy as fuck. You know what I mean? For real. And the crazy part is, now if you looking at it in a sense, these people actually signed the affidavit saying what Young Thug did and everything else.
Yeah.
So
that's the crazy thing.
They signed the affidavit. They went to the whole extent of like, yo, okay, we gonna testify against Doug. Yes. And the prosecution put in the pressure, listen, you testify against Doug, we grant you this immunity, we grant you this, that, and the dirt. But now, and looking at it in hindsight, they like, nah, fuck that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like they had the other rap. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, so my thing is, like I said, it was the same thing like that rapper Gunna. You know what I mean? They tried to put Gunna with YSL, but he wasn't never a part of YSL. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he made a deal to get himself out of jail. I'm not mad at him, but he did. You know what I mean? That's just being real.
I guess he had to do what he had to do.
Yeah, Jungle Brother said this heading to a mistrial and not guilty verdict. They need that testimony or they got nothing. Yeah, for real. Poetic Sins in the building, hometown music. What's going on, Poe?
What's up, Poe?
Poe be rocking our house.
That's why they was really pushing. They was really pushing for YSL Woody, the one they gave the immunity deal to. They was pushing for him, but he pled the fifth.
So now that I'm guessing they deal goes out the table, right? Because he was willing to serve time too, right?
Yeah, because he signed up for it, so obviously he was going to testify, but I guess he had a change of mind, or the lawyer spoke to him, or something happened.
I mean,
so they held him in contempt and locked him up.
But how you holding somebody in contempt to lock them up if they decide to change their mind?
Because he went against the deal. It's illegal. So he went against the deal.
Okay, the motherfucker said, fuck that. I'm not going to be labeled as a snitch and decide to take the motherfucking... He signed the affidavit.
He signed, obviously he signed some paperwork to get that immunity deal. But then flipped the whole script and said, I plead the fifth. So that is contempt by law.
Perjury. Yeah.
If you agree to something, then you take your word back.
It's perjury.
They hold you
Yeah.
in contempt.
It's perjury. D-Grade is in the building. What up, Go?
How long? But question: how long do they lock people up for contempt?
I mean, Lil Kim did
what's
some
the
years for
sentence on that?
lying too. Remember, Lil Kim did some years for perjury too. Remember, that's the reason why she really got locked up, because she lied.
Yeah.
Lil Kim. So I think she did what? She did like a 2-year bid or something like that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Lied. So it's probably no more than probably like 2 years. But see, it all depends. What the fuck? Okay, was YSL Woody was gonna be charged or something? Or he was just gonna be a co-defendant for the prosecution?
I don't what. Yeah, all they said was he was a co-defendant and he signed the immunity deal, but he took it back and pled the fifth on the stand.
Okay, so for them,
he was on so obviously the defense flipped him. Originally, they was trying to flip him against Young Thug.
The prosecution.
Yeah, they were trying to flip him.
Right. So they offered him, put it like this, when they was trying to flip him, yeah, he told them only way he would testify is if he get immunity on whatever charge they was charging him for. Right. Because whatever foul they put in front of him, listen, you don't give us this the football numbers you gonna do. You know what I mean? So if you do testify, we'll grant you this type of immunity and XYZ. So he took the deal, signed the affidavit on the deal and everything. And then when it came time for him to actually take the stand and said what he signed up for, that motherfucker just went amnesia on their ass.
Yeah, he played the fifth.
I ain't gonna lie, that's some thank you. That's some gangster shit though.
Yeah,
that is some gangster shit.
His immunity deal is out the window, and then whatever charges he originally had, they gonna throw that shit back on.
They gonna throw that back on him, plus the extra years of contempt. So yeah, he I don't know if he been threatened on the other side, and motherfuckers got. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers got to that family like, nigga, if you testify against Thug, we know where your mama stay, where your daughter stay, whatever. And that motherfucker went up there.
Yo, obviously somebody got to him.
Yeah, big time they got to him. You know what I mean? T-Man said he got approached by someone who knows the truth. Yeah, T-Man, that's real. You know what I mean? That's real. And my whole thing is with the Young Thug situation, man. Prosecution is fishing, and I know he got a black judge and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, it's like, yo, y'all got to. If this, and the reason why I don't know if he did or didn't, Young Thug did or didn't. You know what I mean? Only thing I know is Young Thug is being charged for some shit. Maybe he did, not saying he shouldn't be charged. If he did do it, yes, he should be charged and stuff. But you only really high profile in his case because he's a fucking rapper. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. If this was a regular, what's his name, Jeffrey Williams or whatever, that no rap or whatever, we wouldn't even be hearing about this case.
No,
at all.
Because it's heavy publicized. It's all over social media, the news, everywhere.
Right. Poeta Sensei Kim did it. Yeah, and paid the fine for lying to protect her friend, I think. Yeah, I think so too. I think it was some year, like a year with probation and a fine or something like that. But yeah, you know what I mean? Because I remember Cat Williams made a joke like Lil Kim going to jail for not telling. But didn't when you grew up, your mama and them told you not to be a tattletale? I was dying.
Yeah.
So it was good shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So Big Illinois is in the building. What's up, Big Ill? Appreciate you for coming in.
Oh,
But
Illinois.
but what I mean, what's your whole take on it? Like overall, what's your take on it?
Overall, my take is, I think with the lawyer is doing something strategic. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a good plan because he know that this shit gonna get thrown out.
Young Thug's lawyer you talking about? Okay.
Yeah. The case gonna get thrown out soon.
Right.
Like, anybody can see that. With the co-defendant, I think obviously somebody got to him. Somebody got to him. He got threatened.
Yeah. This shit should been thrown out just on the grounds of the judge and the prosecution being exposed.
Mm-hmm.
Because
and that's illegal itself.
Right.
So for the judge and the prosecutor to have side conversations.
That's correct. Because if I'm not defense attorney, I'm at this point, I'm taking this shit to the Supreme Court. Like, yo, this, you know what I mean? I'm taking it. I'm granting a motion to be dismissed on a mistrial, which 9 times out of 10 you're not gonna get it from him. But if I'm Young Thug's lawyer now, I'm taking this shit to the Supreme Court because I don't trust the local judge. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you what I think. I think after this shit get thrown out, I think his lawyer gonna want Young Thug to sue the state for this.
Oh, I would. I would.
Make them pay.
Why not? Why not? Why not?
Because how long he been going through this? Like we've been like almost 3 years.
It been a while, bro. Because Doug and them went through the pandemic, I think, during that shit.
Yeah.
So it been a minute. They've been locked up.
Young Thug done gained about 100 pounds.
Yeah.
You see that nigga? He put on some weight.
Chunky as hell. Chunky as hell. Yeah. So it's crazy. But prayers up to Thug and him, man. Mm-hmm. And shout out to the lawyers that's sticking with him, man. He got good lawyers. He got a strong team. I give him that. That's really, you know what I mean, fighting for his freedom, for real. What else you got on the bill, brother?
I was just seeing too, Howard University, they just took back Diddy honorary doctorate degree. Remember that shit he got? I think it was 2014.
Rightfully so.
They just took that shit back.
Rightfully so.
Mm-hmm.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. This
is my thing. You took back Bill Cosby shit without actual proof.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
You took back Bill Cosby shit just based off of certain people's testimony and allegations. So Diddy's doctoring to Howard, yes, it should be taken
about right.
Yeah. Motherfucker on camera whooping this woman ass like that. Yes. Mm-hmm. It should have been that should have I'm surprised it took this long to do. I understand they probably got to go do technicalities and shit like that. Well, shit. Listen, that should have been a board meeting ASAP. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. When I seen that shit, for real. Word up. Shout out to A-Trap B in the building.
A-Trap.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, I agree. I agree with everyone far as, you know what I mean, far as the committee of Howard of doing that, hey, I have no issues with that. I have no issues with that.
No, me either.
You know what I mean?
Me either.
No
'Cause
issues with that.
he deserved it.
Big time. Like I said, I'm
Mm-hmm.
surprised it took him this long to do it. You know what I mean? But I get it at the end of the day. I get it. You know what I
Yep, and
mean?
the oldest son, well, you know, the one he raised on Quincy.
Yeah.
I mean, who was it? Yeah,
Yeah. Quincy.
Albie Shaw's son.
Right.
He ain't speaking to him.
Rightfully
He ain't
so.
speaking to him. Mm-hmm.
Rightfully so. I'm sure
Yeah.
Albie Shaw probably Ben was telling that little boy about how Puff moved. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And then on top of that, bro, how you did his mother and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah. And hey, listen. And then you got feds raiding the house. You got the Homeland Security people. Then you got your youngest brother putting out records and shit on some stupid shit.
Yeah.
I ain't getting my name caught up in none of this shit. I'm straying away from every fucking body. You know what I mean? For real. That's the best fucking move he can possibly do, is stay away from everybody and, you know what I mean, chill with Pops, chill whatever, because his Pops got a documentary coming out. So let's see how that holds up.
Yeah, because Albie Shaw put it out on I think it was on Twitter or something, like, well, X they call it now. He told his son to come home. He ain't got to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? His doors is always open, because I guess it was a little conflict there for a little bit of time. You know what I'm saying? Where, because Puff basically raised him.
Yeah, but
Did
he adopt him legally?
I'm like, I'm kind of confused about that, because I'm like, well, what, Albie Shaw didn't want to be involved, or he was prevented from being involved? I'm not clear on that.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
I really don't know. I think Puff at Albie Shaw by the balls. No
because he had
intended.
money.
Right. No pun
Yeah.
intended. But I think he had something on Albie Shaw to make it seem like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
He paid
bro.
them to stay away, or
Yeah.
Because obviously, as we all can tell, Puff got major control issues. He manipulative. So was he doing that to Kim, especially with Kim Porter? Her whole death it's a mysterious thing behind her death.
Yeah, but the more everybody coming out how he was abusive to Kim and everything, it's coming out slowly but surely. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Like
A-Trap asked
all the
question,
facts
did they give
surrounding
the money back?
her death
What do you prefer
that they put out ain't making no sense at this point.
Yeah, exactly. A-Trap said, serious question, did they give the money back? I'm trying to elaborate more on that for me, A-Trap, on that question.
What money you talking about?
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to Quincy, man. I know he's into his acting thing. Brother, keep your head down. Keep your head on the swivel. Don't ask no fucking question. Don't answer no fucking questions pertaining Puff, and stay the fuck away from everybody, bro. That's the best thing.
Obviously, his other sons is they got his back. Well, we seen that with Christian doing the dumbass shit he did.
Exactly. DJ Chuck said, I'll be sure probably got paid not to say anything. And I'm going to tell you this. You might be right, Chuck, but at the same time, that money probably got stopped by fucking Puff. Puff said, fuck you, Albie, I'm not paying you no more. So Albie said, okay.
I think once Kim Porter passed away.
oh, what if motherfucking Quincy was the leak to telling his father everything was going on in the house for motherfucking Al B to put this documentary together?
Oh, I didn't think about that. It might be.
Might be the leak, bro. You know what I mean? So, because Albie Shore made a press conference announcement saying he got a lot to tell, and there's a documentary
sure.
coming out. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, bro. I don't know. This might be hot on the block for real.
Yeah.
Poetic Sin say Kim Porter dad mentioned indirectly that he haven't seen Kim get attacked like Cassie did in the interview. Yeah, but his bodyguard did say they had a couple of scuffles. He seen them, like, he ain't see it with his eyes, but he seen when they was in the car was shaking. Kim came out fisting her hair. Puff had a couple of scratch marks on him and everything. So,
oh, they was doing a Ike and Tina.
They was definitely on some Ike and Tina shit. A-Trap said,
you don't know it. It may have been like a little bit physical abuse, but it may have been mostly verbal with her.
It could have been. It could have been. But then again, I don't see, I'm going by people who's actually doing these interviews that was close to Puff. And that's pretty much the bodyguard.
They had the inside scoop.
It's pretty much the bodyguard, Joe. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they had the inside with the Puff and Cassie. They had the inside with Puff and Kim. You know what I mean? They, you know, it's crazy, you know. One of the guys, I think his name Gene Dill, said he seen Puff and Ja come out of the room with towels on. So I don't know. Bruh, I don't know. Mm-hmm. A-Trap said, if you took the degree back, then did you give the money back that he... Wait, if you took the degree back, then did you give the money back that he gave? If not, it's pure public stunt.
Oh, he's all the degree.
Right.
All the money that he donated to Howard. They ain't probably get that money back. That was 2014.
They ain't giving that bread back.
No, that money probably gone.
If that's the case, they owe Bill Cosby definitely a couple of M's.
No, because that money was a donation. He didn't lend them the money. That was a donation. So of course they didn't get that money back.
I mean, and he probably already got it back when he claimed it on taxes, man, as a donation.
Yeah, he claimed that money.
Yeah, so I don't think that's a good question though, A-Trap. Because if you gonna give me my degree back, am I getting my money back? But I'm guessing
he ain't worried about that money because, like you said,
a donation on his taxes. Yeah, then he's not gonna get that back. That's an L he gotta take for real.
Yeah.
Chuck said True Points, Knocks and Chiz. Thank you, Chuck. Poetic Sin says, I believe it. Al is gonna make sure his name is clean. Night and day, word to his song. You know what I mean? He gonna make sure his name clean night and day. For real. You know what I mean? That motherfucker is not playing. Albie said, fuck y'all. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make sure, and I'm gonna get a check doing the bitch. Poetic Sin said, Gene been speaking for years, but people wasn't really listening. Yeah,
they thought he was crazy. And
even with Jaguar, right? Jaguar, don't get it fucked up. Her shit do be sounding a little bit of crazy, but
Yeah.
it's some truth into that hidden craziness. You
No,
feel what I'm saying?
lot of things she say, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like to think about stuff now, yeah, it makes sense, but they sound a little bit off. I guess it's her delivery, how she go about it. Like I remember in the beginning watching her. Like I'm like,
Yeah,
what's something off with her? But later on, I'm like, you know what? This lady is making a lot of damn sense.
but she is certified bipolar and schizophrenia too.
Yeah, that I sensed something was off.
Yeah, she is certified bipolar and schizophrenia. So you can take her story with a grain of salt, so to
Yeah,
say. You know what I mean? Like some of the shit she said before the Puff shit did come out. If you go back to her shit that she was doing with Vlad and all them interviews, it had came out. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But it's certain other shit where you be like, Jack, what the fuck you talk about? Cause she go like steady staying in that right lane. She
Yeah, she's
swerve in
swerving
that
a little
left,
bit.
and you be like, yo. And then she'll scream with it a little bit and whatnot. You be like, yo, that's crazy right now.
And
But
she just got locked up too for not returning the U-Haul truck.
I heard about that. I heard about that. So
I was
that's
like,
what I'm
I didn't know they
saying.
lock people up for that.
Yeah, bro, cause that's I mean, you renting the bitch out, bro. You can't keep the bitch. You know what I mean? You renting it, man.
Because
Crazy.
I was like, damn, do they really lock people up for that?
Yeah, bro.
I
They
guess
really
so.
do. They really do. They really,
But
really,
I'm
really,
like, that's
really do.
crazy because why wouldn't she return a U-Haul truck? Why would you need it longer than you say you need it for? What else you was doing with the U-Haul truck?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Elect Lady S Homestyle Music on the Twitch side. Appreciate
Oh,
you,
what's up, like lady?
Elect Lady S. You know what I mean? Tony said people forget that Clive Davis and Quincy are the leaders. Yeah, but we talking about Quincy Brown, which is Albie Shore's son, T man. His name
Not Quincy
Quincy too,
Jones.
not Quincy Jones. So yeah, man. Chuck said I'll be saying on your own. I'll be saying on your own, girl. Run me my money. LOL. Yeah, yeah. I'll want that bread, man. See,
Mm-hmm.
it's about timing. It's about timing. Al gonna drop that album. I think he's gonna drop that documentary when Puff is actually being charged or something.
Yeah,
I think that's when he's gonna strike with that. You know what I mean? For
because
real, for real.
I think they still building up evidence and everything on them. You know, especially with the video coming out, because I think they released the video because they said that video happened in
Yeah.
2016, and you know that
I
hotel that it
still
happened
haven't
in,
heard that.
that hotel is closed.
So it's a lot. See, that's why a lot of these celebrities ain't, because I think a lot of videos is exposing a lot of celebrities, and they
Yeah,
keeping away from Puff because they don't know what Homeland have recruited. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
Cause the hottest one was the whole Meek Mills and Puff situation. Like, I guess somebody audio record them actually in the midst of doing what they was doing. I haven't heard the video.
yeah,
I
and
haven't heard the audio. But they
that's
allegedly
crazy
saying that
itself.
was dead. You know what I mean?
Because I'm like, damn, like me, what the hell's going on with me?
I, I don't
Do you
know.
see do you see him on Instagram lately?
I don't follow him. No, what
He was
happened?
dressing crazy. He had one photo where I guess he was at the beach or something. He had sand all over his face, and I'm like, he looking kind of off.
That he in that circle, man. He in that circle.
I said, Meek must be sipping that scissor too hard.
He probably part of the Illuminati is what they say. You know what I mean?
Meek chilling with them billionaires and shit.
Big time. Poeta said the documentary gonna be part of Netflix? Question mark. I don't know. I know 50 Cent sold his documentary to Netflix. Poe. TMZ got a little. I won't say a documentary. It's a documentary. I watched it a little bit. It's just the downfall. It's called the downfall of Diddy. They got
because you see Rolling Stone put out a piece.
Stevie J and a couple of other people who's on a panel.
Did you see that Rolling Stone shit about Diddy?
No, I seen it came across my algorithm, but I haven't clicked on it. You seen it?
Yeah, they put out a whole piece. Basically most of the magazine they dedicated towards him.
Yeah.
I said, this is bad.
It's real bad. I know 50 shit. Netflix, because 50 put the documentary he got out for a Bennett War, and Netflix won the bid. So, you know, Netflix put that bread up. I don't know how much 50 got for it, but boy, when that shit drop, it's gonna be a bomb, boy. It's gonna be a bomb.
They did a Diddy roast in Miami over the weekend.
Get out of here, for real?
Yeah, 50 Cent was there.
Yeah, they got videos, tapes, and everything taken from the raid. That's what I'm saying. So, what Gene Deal was saying, it was like with all of these freakos that he been having, he got prince and princesses, big time politicians, big time government officials, big time executives.
They said Jay-Z, Beyonce in them videos.
Yo, for real. And remind you,
every A-lister you could name off the top of your brain is in the videos.
I'm gonna tell you this: the rapper DaBaby went on Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay, and he said he was in the party when Puff kicked out certain people. DaBaby.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
He was on Shannon Sharp Club Shay Shay. Y'all can YouTube this. He said Jay-Z, Beyonce was there, but he said Puff and him took a liking into him. He said he was new on the scene. He said Puff.
Like, he made some people leave, and some people stayed.
He made some people leave. Right.
Yeah.
And he was one of the people who stayed.
Mm-hmm.
Who stayed? Did he go into details after that? No. But I'm sure either it was an NDA disclosure sign or whatever. He couldn't go into it. But
because he didn't go further into it.
We know Puff is big on them type of parties. Put it like that. And for that man to be brand new and Puff embraced him and let him stay in that round, Puff don't care, bro. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. We go by allegedly. Hey,
the baby got wiped down with baby wipes.
Yo, I would say nothing, bro. Whatever that man did, he did, bro. Hey, hey, because I mean, you can say he had a pretty decent comeback too, because at one point the alphabet community canceled him. You know what I mean?
Oh, off that
Statement.
LGBTQT
Yeah,
shit.
he made a statement and shit. So they had canceled him
He
one
was
time, and
canceled for
then
like a strong 6 to 8 months.
he came back. He did the video, hands on his knees. He had a feature
He
with
came back
Buster that was
stronger.
crazy. He did. You know what I mean? So Young Brother said Netflix buying up everything. 10 years from now, the Super Bowl will be on Netflix or some
Yeah,
streaming site. I believe
probably
that.
right.
Jungle Brother said about 5 years ago I tried to unlive the baby and his property. What you said? Yeah, unlive or unlive the baby and his property outside of Charlotte.
He better be careful on going on the baby property, because the baby be shooting people.
Yeah. Yo, Chiz is funny though. Chiz, I don't know. Hey, if he did that though, Chiz, that
I don't know. The
what?
baby got
Okay,
a little.
what if the freak off was like he hit off Beyonce and couldn't say nothing?
I doubt. Well, I doubt with Jay let somebody touch Beyonce. Come on,
It's a
if that was
freak
your
off,
woman.
dog. It's a freak off.
So you think they rock like that? That's when
It's a freak. It's a freak off, bro. It's a freak off. Ain't nobody exempt for the freak offs. Women could be on women, men could be on men.
Yeah.
Swinging happens. Motherfuckers could bang
There's a
your
green
wife.
light for
Everything. Yeah, it's a freak off, bro. It's a freak off. So
Yeah.
I'm sure he might have hit Beyonce off. Who knows?
Well, yeah. If that's true, then that's cool. But I just hope he wasn't on the receiving side.
Built for this network. The baby lawyer on the phone with Built for this radio PR department. Hey, ain't nobody exempt for what's going on. And matter of fact, tell the baby lawyer, tell the baby to come on this motherfucker so we can get some clarification on what the hell he was saying on Shannon Sharp show about being at Puff parties. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he kept it real short.
He kept short as his height.
Yeah.
Short as his height. For real. So, at the end of the day, bruh, I don't know. But, shout out to Puff.
Yeah, man.
I say shout out to Puff and prayers that this dude actually, he's definitely going to jail, but I'm just hoping he gets help. You know what I mean? And that's just being on some like therapeutic stuff. That dude really needs some help. He's definitely going to jail. Does he deserve jail?
You can tell there's some real deep mental issues going on. Like from childhood, probably.
Yeah, exactly. Jungle Brother said, look up the movie Vanilla Sky with Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. It's basically a freak off party with the elite. Yeah, anything goes at the freak off party.
That sounds like a freak off party. Vanilla Sky.
Yo, but see, my thing is no different than the motherfucking person overseas who throws a motherfucker big time swinger party or big time freak off party. The only thing is with Puff is more whatever you do on the freako parties, that's the freako parties. You having sex with whoever you having sex with. I don't give a fuck. What bothers me is the abusive part. That's what bothers me, the abusive part of this whole thing.
Yeah.
Whoever you have sex with, you have sex with. But now you abusing this woman and doing the whole human trafficking and sex trafficking and all this shit. That's the problem I have. You know what I mean? That shit is not what's up with any.
It's like the lines are getting crossed.
Right. You feel what I'm saying? Because
whatever you doing in your private time, long as it's consensual and it's, you know, legal, then it's all right. But I think with Puff, he get like he's so rich that he think he untouchable, that anything goes. He could pay people off, have people sign NDAs. He could do whatever he want, but you could tell the shit hitting the fan with him. You just because you rich don't make you untouchable.
And the guy Gene Deal also say he used to be verbally abusive to his mother too.
You said it's who?
His ex-bodyguard Gene Deal say Puff used to be verbally abusive to his mama.
Oh, word?
Yeah. Wow. Y'all got it? Bro, that guy Gene Deal, Puff got 2 ex-bodyguards. I forgot the other cat name. But the big guy Gene Deal, who was with
I know he knows
for
a lot.
The longest, that dude is telling ALL, bro. He's telling it all. There's multiple YouTube clips of that man telling everything what Puff did.
And he was saying that Puff put the hit on Suge and Pac. It was $1 million hit.
Yeah. Even Mace had called in because I guess Mace had got at Gene Deal saying the dude that took Biggie out, Puff and them took a picture with the motherfucker before the dude shot Big.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And you know what? We think about it now, like, damn, that's crazy. How you take a picture with the person that you had killed somebody, but you gotta think about it. It was no social media, nothing back then.
Right. And Gene Deal's defense, because he was the bodyguard, he was like, yo, dude took the picture. If I'm around my client who's bodyguarded, who I'm bodyguarding, why would I not be in the picture? He took the picture right next. I think they was in front of a car or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just some crazy shit around that time. You know what I mean? For real. DJ Chuck said Gene Deal be telling the truth. He follow his YouTube channel. Poetic Sin said believe it because Puff been selling Biggie records more than he did when he was alive.
Oh yeah.
That's a fact. And the fact of the matter too, Biggie was getting ready to do his own label. Biggie was gonna be big time.
Yeah.
Cause he was getting ready to sign. Cameron was one of his first artists that he was gonna sign to his label. Cause Mace put Cam on Biggie. You know what I mean? Or vice versa, Biggie on Cam. So that deal was about to be
Biggie
done.
was about to branch off.
He was about to branch off and do his numbers. Same thing with motherfucking Pac. If you look at that movie, Pac wanted to start his own shit, his own label. You know what I mean? But Suge had him tied up on some shit like, yo, you owe me money here, you owe me money there. You know what I mean? Couple of his mama house and everybody was tied up in his name. You know what I mean? And it was just crazy. You know what I mean? So
see, because Suge had Pac like in a financial hole.
So that's
at
when
that
they
time,
was trying
to know the business like that.
Right. That's it. And
He
at
was just
that
buying.
point,
He was buying pocket Benzes, gold chains, and Pac just thinking it's gifts. Nah,
right.
you gotta pay that back.
And at that point too, that's when he tried to give Pop that Death Row East shit. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And he's trying to come out with Death Row East. He was gonna put Pop as basically the CEO of that shit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Which Pac ain't want to do that shit. Pac wanted to start his own shit, man.
and Pac was doing movies.
At the same time,
But you got to
Jungle Brothers.
think, if Pac still was alive, Pac probably biggest anybody you can name on the actor side,
Right. Big.
in the
Hey,
music side. He probably been the biggest entertainer.
I'm glad you brought that up, and that makes for a great transition because Jungle Brothers said when he was on Doug and Ryan Stewart YouTube show, they had a top 5 of rappers who turn into actors. You know what I mean? Jungle, if you could put in real quick, or if Mocha was in that show as well, can y'all put in they top 5? But he said Pac wasn't. I don't think Pac was mentioned in that top 5. You know what I mean? So it was crazy. But hold that thought real quick before you say something. Let me read this chat. Chuck said Pac wanted to start his own movie production after Juice. I could believe that too. Pac wanted to do a lot, bro. He wanted to do a lot, but he was tied up into Suge. You know what I mean? And Suge had that over him. You know what I mean? He owed his Suge money for a lot of shit. Even though he gave Suge the 4 albums that he was supposed to do, he still was in the red. In the red in the music industry, if you're in the red financially with the record company, that means you still owe them money regardless of the fact. So how they want to recoup that money, they can hold that against you. They can either take your money from shows, merch, or anything in that nature. You know what I mean? Because
back then they wasn't really doing merch like that.
No,
so
not at all.
Basically, it was sales and shows.
Sales and shows. You know what I mean? So even if Tupac came out with a shirt, which it wouldn't have been Tupac coming out with a shirt, it'd have been actual Death Row coming out with a shirt. But Tupac would still have to owe money to Suge. Because you seen the scene where Suge pull out that book and show Pac, listen, this is all the money you owe me. $4,000 for a shirt. You know what I mean? Hotel damages, all this other stuff. So
remember, it was a $2 million bond to get him out of prison.
Right.
And he gave $1 million advance on top of all that.
And he wanted his mama to have a house, which was put in Suge's name. You know what I mean?
So he was already millions in the red.
And he recouped that back with the 4 fucking albums. You think about that. The 4 albums he did on Death Row, he recouped that back plus more. But he still was holding on to Pac with the little petty shit that Pac owed him. You know what I mean? So when Pac wanted to get out, he was like, yo, I got a better idea how you could pay this off. That's when the whole Death Row East shit started coming into play. You know what I mean? Poetic Sin said, yep, because Charlie was close to Biggie and would have gotten more shine if she was under Biggie. I believe that Charlie Baltimore was super dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because Charlie Baltimore was saying that Big got Faith pregnant when him and Faith was broken up and him and Charlie was supposed to be together. So she was like, Big cheated on me. That's what I seen an interview recently, and that's what she was saying. Big had cheated on her with Faith and got Faith pregnant.
Yeah, Biggie was a playboy for real. Pop owed me $25. A-Rap stupid. Okay, Mocha Bella put up Ice-T, Ice Cube, Queen Latifah, LL Cool J, Will Smith was Doug's top 5. She said that list may be based on those still alive and have been doing acting for a certain amount of years, what Poetic Sin said. So, okay, let's go back to this. Ice-T I agree with, Cube I agree with, Queen Latifah I agree with, L Cool J.
Yeah, because I think out of that list that she put up, Queen Lie, LL Cool J probably did the most movies. If you think about it, Queen Lie was doing hella movies. LL was doing hella movies.
You gotta put.
I think probably Queen Lie more than LL.
You gotta put Cube in there because Cube been in there from not only.
Well, yeah, he was and he was directing and writing movies.
Not only Boys in the Hood, he had Anaconda, he had the Are We There Yet series, he had the All the Friday series, he had the Ride-Alongs. I'm trying
that movie he did with Mike Epps where they was remember he was a bounty hunter.
Yeah, All About the Benjamins and Janky Promoters. Janky Promoters too. And the NWA. Well, he ain't playing that, but he produced it. So Ice-T, yeah, because you basing Ice-T off of that Law and Order.
And Ice-T, remember, Ice-T did that Law and Order series. He's still doing it. Cause I'm like, damn, he's still in Law and Order.
Yeah, and looking at it, you know what I mean. I'm looking at it. That's a
good list that she put up.
It is a good 5. I can't even be mad at the 5. Like I said, I would have probably go to a 10. Personally, maybe a top 10. But that's I can't even argue with that 5 because everybody that's on that 5 is active. You know what I'm saying?
Like if you want to come off the top, I think that would be perfect. I had to think about a top 10. I think that 5 right there is pretty accurate.
Yeah, I can't be mad at it. Poetic Sin said only reason why Pop not up there. But see, that's why I said I couldn't if I can be putting Pop at a strong 5, he would definitely be at a main 6. You know what I mean? Yeah. Between him and DMX. You know what I mean? Because with Pop,
X did some movies too.
Yeah, with Pop is like you gotta juice Poetic Justice alone, bro. Juice and Poetic
Justice did a lot of movies, but Pop passed away. Pop was like 25.
Yeah, but he also did Gridlock and he did A Different World and shit too.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's what I'm saying. Like Pop and Above the Rim.
Yeah.
You can't forget Above the Rim. Like Pop got some classic movies under his belt. He got classic movies under his belt. Let's keep him on it. He do. Yeah, Will did that. Yeah, that's why I say I can't even be mad at the Will Smith one because Will.
I mean, Will that's without a question.
Yeah, but far as DMX, like the stuff he did with Steven Seagal and them was crazy. You feel what I'm saying?
What was that movie he did with Jet Li?
Yeah, Romeo Must Die. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the joint too. He did the joint with him and Aaliyah. You know, I think that's the same one, if I'm not mistaken. Romeo Must Die. H-Rat said Big did the same shit. I gave him 70 and gave him 73. Next thing you know, he killed Gene Deal. Don't ever bring that shit up. Okay. Knox Chid, maybe Doug was looking at 3 of those rappers' battles in movies career. Maybe.
Yeah.
A-Trap said, where's Tone Loc? He's been in a few movies too. Tone Loc too. You gotta mention Tone Loc. Yeah. Tone Loc.
I think out of top 10, Tone Loc got like a
strong
8 or 9 for me.
8. Yeah. I give him 7 or 8 too.
Because he didn't do that many movies.
He was in Poetic Justice. He was the voiceover over Baby Kids because he played Pee Wee, the baby.
Yeah.
He has a lot. He has a decent catalog. I gotta look up.
There's a lot of supporting cast. He did.
Yeah. I know. See, that's what I'm saying. If we talking about movies and shows together, or just being like rappers turning actors,
I would say movies and shows. Is that still acting?
But if you just saying rappers who turn actors and that's it, not looking at the accolades of what they did, just rappers turn
actors could be on shows or movies.
You got it. Okay, so it's more than 10. If you go on rappers turning actors, because we could say Busta Rhymes was a fucking actor. He played in Shaft with Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, in the movie, remember he did the movie with what's the movie at the college?
Higher Learning.
Higher Learning.
Yeah, Cube was in that shit too.
And what's her name?
Was it Nia Long?
No,
that one?
The other black actress.
I know who you're talking about, but what Cube was in that one too, right? Higher Learning.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Remember, it was Cube, Busta Rhymes. That I think they was like the Afrocentric group of the college.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. If you wanna base it on that, it's more than just fucking 10. We could throw Kid and Play in the motherfucker with the House Party series.
Yeah, you're right.
We could throw Kid and Play in that. You could throw Tretch in that. He played in a few movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could throw a couple of people in that realm of actors who turn. I think
we could do a top 20
of rappers who turn actors.
Yeah, I think it's possible we could do a top 20, but
yeah, 50 Cent definitely could make that list because he did a movie with De Niro, Bruce Willis. You know what I mean? He got an extensive catalog. He just did the fucking Expendables 4 with Stallone and all of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you definitely could throw 50 into that. For real.
That's why I said the top 20 could work.
Method Man too. Yeah, Method Man definitely can be mentioned in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mocha said Doug was just thinking about rappers turn actors. Yeah, so that was based off his top 5. You know what I mean? If we talking about rappers turn actors, it's definitely, you know what I mean, more than that's just Doug's 5. I get that. That's his main 5. But if we talking about the rappers who turn actors, is definitely a good amount of them. D Great said, if I had spent 37 bars, I would have been on that list. No, you wouldn't, D Great. No, you wouldn't. A-Trap said Tone Loc was in Heat, Posse, Ace Ventura, Titan AE, Taxi, just to name a few.
You're right.
Yeah, Tone Loc had the joint. Yeah, Barbershop was the truth too. Yeah, Common too. Common's another one.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
Turn actor, super dope. Yep.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
We can name Snoop. Snoop was in a couple of movies in Training Day and all of that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Baby Boy.
Baby Boy. You know what I mean? So we can name a few of them. We can name a few of them. You know what I mean? If you talking about putting them in a certain order, that's something different. But as far as it just being
I think
rappers,
everybody had to sit down and think about that. Putting them in a particular order.
Particular, yeah. If you're gonna go by accolades and all that stuff, then it's very limited few. You know what I mean? That'll be like probably top 10, maybe 15. But just rappers turning actors, period, being on big screen or had a hella performance in a movie is a lot of them. Is a lot of them. You know what I mean?
A few.
Yeah, Chuck Treach was definitely the one movie, fucking Jason Lyrics. He was in that. Treach had a couple of movies. You know what I mean?
He had a few movies.
Jungle Brothers say Sticky Fingers. Yeah. Fredro Starr, all of them people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mocha Bella Eve had her own TV show and all. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could sit here for days, you know what I mean, and talk about it, like for real. Even Lauryn Hill, who played in Sister Act, you know what I mean? What was that?
Whoopi Goldberg.
I think it was 2 or 3. She played in Sister Act, right? So
remember, because she was younger then. She was like a teenager.
That's correct. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah, Outkast did their own movie, Idlewild. Yeah.
Idlewild. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, like I said,
T.I.
ATL. You know what I mean? All them other movies. Takers, all that. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Is the matter if you're saying rappers who turn actors, is we can name them all day. Now, if you say rappers who turn actors who got the accolades of being top notch, then
that did it at top tier level.
Right. Eminem, 8 Mile, Ludacris, Fast and Furious franchise. Yeah. Big Boy, yep. He played in the ATL as well. Yeah, Mos Def, definitely. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'd be here all day with a list for real. A-Trap was saying, I was saying Big got $73 from me, then got killed. Why Gene Deal never bring that us what? I was saying Big got $73 from me, then got killed. Why Gene Deal never bring that up? I'm guessing Jaguar owes me $40 because after the Hitmakers produced that track, I smashed, and she never gave me my 40 back. A-Trap, you need therapy.
A-Trap was a Mel Gigolo?
Huh?
Was A-Trap a Mel Gigolo?
Pretty much. This dude said Nipsey Russell and the
he wasn't no rapper.
He wasn't D-Dre. See, that's what's wrong with them hit makers, man. They hit that motherfucking pipe and you don't know what the fuck they smoking. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh yeah, Heavy D for sure. You know what I mean? Played in the Living Single and everything. You know what I mean? So Heavy D was definitely out there too. You know what I mean? For real. That's why I say if you're gonna mention probably like a top 10, it will have to be based off of accolades and stuff. You know what I mean? Now you just saying actors who turn rappers. Again, it's definitely probably a good 50 of them. You know what I mean? A good 50.
There's a lot of them.
Right. Because at this point, You could put Rick Ross in there because he was in a new Coming to America.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could put Rick Ross. I mean, Khaled ain't no rapper, so I don't know if you consider him as a rapper or artist or whatever. I don't know, but you could probably
He
throw
was in
him in
the Bad Boys movie.
The latest
and the recent one.
Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. Like, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot of people who getting their bones into that acting thing. You know what I mean? But if you talking about accolades with Doug Five,
that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, with the 5 that Doug had up with the accolades of all of them, his 5, those the people who got accolades, that got a resume in the game. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I can't argue with that 5 because they resume is really like top notch in the
Rappers
game.
that won awards for their acting.
Everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that was a good one, man. For real. Yo, you doing too much?
No, I don't.
Me either.
I guess they had to wait for next week.
You know what? I got
I'm saying though, you doing too much. I'm saying though, yeah, you doing too much.
My you doing too much goes out to a certain judge. I ain't saying no names, but we got some crooked judges out here. You know what I mean? I'm still waiting to have this conference and everything with this certain judge, but you know what I mean? He doing a little too much, you know what I mean? And I'm not gonna say no name of the judge and anything. He's just a judge. You know what I mean? I don't know where he got his license from. That's to be debatable. You know what I mean? His accolades never presentable. You know what I mean? But you know, this judge be doing a lot. He be doing too much, man. He do too much. He's an extortionist. You know what I mean? He extort you out. He's a blackmailist. You know what I mean? He blackmail you on you. He's a railroadist. You know what I mean? Hey, it's just doing too much. It's just doing.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. You know what I mean? At Degraders, we need to go back in the lab. They be real disrespectful. He also A-Trap say he had thought, Chiz. A-Trap feels Stephen A. Smith is doing too much, kissing a white girl ass and hating on Will Smith. Hey, I agree with you there, A-Trap. I agree with you. For what Stephen A. doing or bringing back up that whole Chris Rock incident, bro. If Will and Chris Rock wasn't famous and we see them slap each other in the street, will we be talking about it? Hell no, we wouldn't.
Yeah.
But the fact that they got a name. If this was, put it like this, if this was done on the BET Hip Hop Awards or the BET Awards, period, will we be talking about it? Will Will Smith have a 10-year ban? Hell no. It would have been talked about, it would have been highlighted for a couple of fucking days, and then we would have moved on with the shit. The fact that it was done on motherfucking the Oscars, which was supposed to be the elite of the elite. Yes, it's supposed to be our time to shine. But at the end of the day, let's keep it 100. Who runs the Oscars?
Yeah.
Bottom line. Motherfucker, you could put anybody that could produce or executive produce or whoever that's just being the face of the fucking shit. But we know who really is behind the fucking Oscars. Let's keep it 100.
Yeah. And my thing is, if Chris ain't talking about it no more, Will ain't talking about it, nobody talking about it, just leave the shit alone. It happened. It was fucked up, but it happened. It's over.
But we know why he did it. It ain't like he just went up to the man and smacked him because he owed him $50 and shit.
We know exactly why he did it.
He knew exactly why he did it. You know what I mean? He did it on the strength of his wife. Yeah. Did his wife wasn't shit? Yes. She did emasculated him in several, yes. But at the end of the day, it's still his wife. Even though it was a joke.
And he still, and you know what? He's still by her side. So you can't kind of, you know, he's still sticking with her. So it is what it is.
Right. That's real. You know what I mean? Tony said, "Judge, cheat, you fail."
The whole thing is you can't want happiness for another person if they don't want it for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And
maybe he cool with that type of level they on.
Yeah. But her actions is, I won't say costing him money, but is making him, again, I think if had it been done in an after party or behind the scenes, it would have been an article to talk about, but it wouldn't have been as big.
It wouldn't have been as big as it was.
Will Smith wouldn't have had no 10-year ban of nothing if that shit was done at the after party or behind the scenes. The fact that it was mere done on fucking TV, majority of the white people love Chris Rock. He has big time white fans. Oh my God, now the Oscars has to do something. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. It's no different than your brother slapping the shit out of you because you done took the motherfucking last bit of motherfucking Frosting Flakes and shit. And y'all slap boxing and shit. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. You know, I look at shit different. Jungle Brother said Coon just won the Coon Award, and alongside even Clarence Thomas giving him a side eye. Yeah, Stephen A, man, and for you to sit there and say, oh, you need to apologize to the black community. Will done apologized so many fucking times for his actions. Matter of fact, when he received the trophy, he gave a small apology. He went on his Instagram and apologized. He went on whatever platform he had and apologized. Yeah, I get it. At the end of the day, Chris Rock brothers and everybody going on. Hey, rightfully so. Yo, when we see Will is on
and it's
site.
personal for them. It's personal for them.
And I get it. Get it. I totally get it. Totally get it. But Stephen A, for you to bring up some shit that was 2 years ago to say, oh, I'm not going to see Bad Boys or promote the movie because this man slapped Chris Rock and didn't apologize. Stephen A, fall the fuck back, bro.
You can't write that movie off just because Will Smith in it. You got Martin in it.
But you wrong for that, bro. You totally wrong for that.
You can't write that movie off just because Will in it. You got Martin in it. You got a lot of other people in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just write the movie off of that, because actually I heard it's a pretty good damn movie. So, you know, I think Stephen A like stirring the pot.
That was definitely one-on-one clout chasing for me, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
He like stirring the pot. Hey, right.
A-Trap say, hey, at the end of the day, no matter what we think about the man's wife, if you publicly disrespect someone's wife, you may get shit slapped out of you. That's period. That's period. I'm not, bro. We all have been raised by mothers. If you were certain people who haven't been raised, but if you a black man who respect a woman or was raised by a certain queen of element, whether it be your auntie, your grandmama, your mama, whoever, you feel what I'm saying? You not gonna let no other man disrespect your mama, your grandmama, your auntie, or whatever. If you got sons, nephews, or whoever the case may be. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right or wrong, the man handled his business. He felt like his wife gave him a look like, yo, that shit ain't funny. It's real disrespectful. And he went up there and handled it. Now, the position of where he handled it at, that's the question.
It's how he went about it.
Right.
It's how he went about it. It ain't exactly what he did. It's how he went about it.
That's the point. Have he accepted? Had he went, got his award, met Chris backstage, slapped the shit out
and
of
then
him.
slapped him.
Right.
Yeah.
All fair, love, and war. All fair. But the fact that the shit was made on camera, we don't know was it part of the bid or not, because it was laughter in between it until the cursing part starts saying, keep my fucking wife name out your mouth. That's when it got real.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But that's like you said, it wasn't what was done, it was how he
went about it.
It was done.
Yeah.
Right. So to get back on my you doing too much with this judge, you know what I mean? The judge know who I'm talking about. And I can't, you know what I mean? He just doing too much until his credentials and stuff is being presented. You know what I mean? I can't put no honorable in front of that name. I just gotta call him judge. You know what I mean? Until the credentials.
You gonna report him to the bar association?
I'm putting something together. I'm putting something together because I need accolades. I need paperwork. I need to know if this is legit. You know what I mean? Like we in the era of scammers and frauds, Chiz. You know what I mean? We in that era. So until that's presented, man, you know what I mean?
I'm saying though, you doing too much. I'm saying though, yeah, you doing too much.
You doing too much, man. Hey, Chiz, you got anything else on the bill, my brother?
Nah, that's it for me. That's all I got.
That's all we got. Hey, listen,
that's all I got.
Another one, man. I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate the audience. You know what I mean? Yeah, T man, he doing way too much. Way too much. I appreciate the chat room, my background listeners. Oh, excuse me, overseas sisters. Thank you. Allergies flaring up. Overseas listeners, everybody who rocking with us, please like, follow, subscribe, hit that notification bell, follow us on that Twitch as well. You know what I mean? Follow us on that Miss Cloud. Chiz got his new solo show brewing up. You know what I mean? Yeah. The Remember the Time show will be live tomorrow with DJ Mukadane, Chief Rocker. So make sure y'all check that out. You know what I mean? It will be a special guest in the building. You know what I mean? Definitely we all we got. Appreciate you, Chuck Poe, Mocha, D Great, A-Trap. Who else I'm missing up in here? T-Man. Couple of other folks. Charge it to my head, not my heart, please. I'm just strolling back and forth on my chat to see who am I missing. Big Illinois. Yeah, everybody who came in here, Poetic Sins. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all stay blessed up, not stressed up. You know what I mean? Remember, the sky is not the limit when you got the universe, and every lesson is a blessing, and every blessing is a lesson. Your boy DJ Mad Knots. That's Chiz Roundtree. We are Daria the
Deuces.
Culture, baby, because we ain't no motherfucking vultures out here. Hey, y'all stay up and stay blessed, man. Peace out. One love, y'all.